Hello guys, today I'll be reviewing Ride the Lightning by Metallica, one of their classic albums of course. There's their sophomore album or second album, and it's probably my favorite album by them, to be honest. I mean, sometimes this album and Justice for All fight for number one, but as of now, this one's probably my favorite. And Metallica, for those who don't know, was one of the first few metal bands that I ever got into at a young age. I want to say like 8th or ninth grade I got into them, and yeah, I've been enjoying them ever since. I still enjoy their music today, and this album again is probably my favorite. I also want to show you guys the CD here, Ride the Lightning Demos and Rough Mixes. There are only 500 copies made, so this is definitely a cool find for sure, and I got it for a decent price too. But yeah, Ride the Lightning, the follow-up to Kill 'Em All, and the album definitely showed how talented Metallica is, and that they continue to show that talent with their later albums too, such as Master of Puppets, which is often hailed as their best album, along with other albums, of course, in their discography like Ride the Lightning or maybe even Justice for All. And then you also do have your share of people who say that the Black Album is the best, but for me, I'd have to go with Ride the Lightning. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive into the album. The album starts off with Fight Fire with Fire. Get this acoustic intro, and it's fairly nice and pretty, and then it eventually leads into some thrashy heavy riffs, and that continues into the rest of the song. And this song is actually one of my favorites on the album. The song lyrically is about nuclear annihilation, and I think the music definitely fits the lyrical themes of the song very well. And you also get that nuclear explosion towards the end of the song, or to close off the song, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, overall, I think it's a pretty good album opener. You can maybe make the argument that's kind of underrated in their discography, the song, but I don't know, I really like Fight Fire with Fire. But next we got the song Ride the Lightning. This song's maybe a bit more mid-tempo. Occasionally you'll get your more thrashy moments, but you get some more mid-tempo moments, such as in the verses. And the chorus overall is pretty catchy. The song is lyrically about someone who is convicted of murder and they're sent to the electric chair. And this song, yeah, another highlight on the album for me. I mean, honestly, it's hard to narrow down favorites on this album because most of the songs on this album I think are pretty excellent. But yeah, Ride the Lightning, another really solid song, and of course one of their classic songs too. And you could say it's also a fan favorite too, and for good reason too. And then we get to maybe one of their biggest songs, definitely at least within their top 10 biggest songs at least. That song being For Whom the Bell Tolls. Definitely has an iconic build-up / intro. You have that bell tolling at the start of the song, eventually leading to these marching riffs, or marching sounding riffs, which are definitely iconic at this point, and especially in thrash. And it's still a very good song. The build-up / intro of the song really shows the talent in this band, especially from Cliff and Kirk, especially. And the chorus is simple yet catchy and memorable. And yeah, the song all around is excellent. And there is a reason why it is hailed as maybe one of their best songs. But then we get to the song Fade to Black, which is, you could say, a power ballad. And lyrically it deals with suicide. It's maybe my favorite of their ballads or more melodic songs. I absolutely love this song. Probably one of my favorite Metallica songs. Definitely top 10 easily. And it also has one of my favorite Metallica solos, of course, towards the end of the song. I mean, Kirk really gives it his all with that solo. And yeah, the solo in the song just always amazes me every time I listen to it. And the song all around is just excellent. The song is about 6.5 minutes long, and it definitely earns that time. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's not too long. It doesn't feel too short. The song all around again is definitely just excellent, and probably one of my favorite Metallica songs, and one of the best songs on the album. Then we get to the song Trapped Under Ice, and First time I heard this song was actually from Guitar Hero World Tour, and yeah, I still remember the times when I was playing that song and just having a good time with it. I mean, the best I could do was the medium difficulty, but either way, still a great song and still a fun song to play on that game, of course. But yeah, Trapped Under Ice, more thrashy song, and yeah, all around it's a pretty good song. But then we get to the song Escape, and this song resulted from their record company forcing them to make something a bit more radio friendly, and this is one of the later additions to the album, and yeah, you can tell. But either way, I still think it's a pretty good song. I think it's pretty catchy. I mean, definitely the weakest song on the album, but I do like it though. Yeah, not as thrashy, but I do like it though. Then we got Creeping Death, another classic from the band, more thrashy song, and you have more mid-tempo moments and more thrashy moments, and all around it is excellent. But then we get to the final track, The Call of Cthulhu, which is one of their instrumentals. Longer instrumental, it's like 8 or 9 minutes long, and I'll be honest, it's not my favorite of their instrumentals. It's still a pretty good instrumental, but I do like it though. It does have a pretty interesting atmosphere to it, and some pretty intriguing melodies too, and also some pretty interesting sections throughout the song too, such as towards the middle of the track. But yeah, overall, pretty solid song and not a bad choice for an album closer. So if I had to rate this album, I'd probably give it a 9.5 or a 10. This album is amazing and my favorite Metallica album. So anyways, let me know your thoughts on the album. How does the album compare to their other albums for you personally, and all that good stuff. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment and a like, subscribe. Have a nice day, and take care.